Doesn't get much in this afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers. Brian Gonzalez will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Number 13 will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Number 13.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Moving under it, Gonzalez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And now time to check out Joe.
He showed us last season that he's a 300 hitter. And it's no surprise when you look at the way he approaches his at-bats. He's a constant problem for opposing pitchers, and that's always fun to watch.
Get your pitch.
He's set. Here it comes. Rips this one to first. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 out. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And that misses as well. Into the box now for the Cubbies, Chris Bryant. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun shading to his right, and the inning is over. Brian Gonzalez will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Number 13 will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table's...
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important.
Number 13 comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Braun has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings.
With the Gateway Arch welcome background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Into the seats, 0-1.
First pitch, 116.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. Number 13 stands in.
Number 13.
Wacha comes set. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Covington is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Yadier Molina will get his first opportunity. Just 1 for 4 yesterday, although his one hit was a triple.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Hit to short. There's Baez, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Number 13 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. Wacha's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs.
Jed Jerko will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Lester sets. Here's the 3-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1. Jonathan Broxton is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up.
Number 13.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Grichuk sprinting after it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Number 13 will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning.
Well, he's done some pretty good damage in clutch situations with 2 RBIs in this game already.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Oh, and he misses it. The relay throw.
Come on, get out, get out,
the tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
Here now is the final line.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one.
7 hits.
Both teams getting... Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, you know, a key guy for this ball club.
Number 13 will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Leading off
Number 13 steps into the box.
Number 13.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Piscotty is under this one. One pitch, one away. Number 13 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Number 13 steps in now.
Hey, be patient.
Number 13.
Rosenthal's ready. First pitch on the way. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. Addison Russell comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit outside the throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, this is taking a little bit of a gamble when you're down by one run, but it's kind of a smart gamble. And he now moves into scoring position where they can tie the game up with a single instead of needing an extra base hit.
43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. And the runner's breaking for third. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout.
MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Today, the third and final game in this Number 13 will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking.
Rendell Grichuk will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. That's popped up out towards short right field. Number 13 onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their rivals, Steve?
Oh, you got to chip away. You're down by 2.
So striding in, number 13, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Belted high and deep into right center. Grichuk looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Well, and now that's the second home run.
Number 13 will stand in now with 5 RBIs to his credit already and a chance to add on some more.
And you know, Matt, the way he's attacked the baseball so far, why stop now?
Taken high and deep to right. Piscotty ranging back. Still going back. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Hey, nobody wet.
Johnny Peralta will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and how about that double play? Wow.
Well, you want to get out of the inning without conceding the run. But this is going to be an acceptable trade-off for him. No RBI, but the run does come in from 3rd on the double play.
Number 13 will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Covington is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Go out there, huh?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. He singled his last time up.
Hey, ready for that ground ball right here.
Grounded back up the middle. Turner's got it. 1 there. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. So stepping in, Johnny Peralta, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? In to score from 3rd is the tying run. It's a 9-9 ball game.
Can you believe the back and forth in this ball game?
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Yadier Molina, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, the entire game has led to this moment right here. We'll see if he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday. Will shoot for history now. As he's homered 3 times in this one.
Oh, man, he is feeling it right now. It's almost like he's been playing slow-pitch softball or something. Really impressive, no matter what happens here.
Broxton's ready. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk has a beat on it. And that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 9. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ball game. Both of them doubles.
This is the MLB pregame. One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Tonight, the opener of it. Number 13 will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Well, you look at the average on the season.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, what a great start to this series.
Addison Russell will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Hit to first. Scooped up.
Come on. Right, you're hitting.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Put him away.
Jordy Mercer will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Swinging a soft liner. And he set down, one away. And with a quick breather. Number 13 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in, Addison Russell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And now on 2-2, I don't think he'll be nibbling any longer. He's got to come in with something here because he for sure does not want to run this count full.
Hey, come on, big dog, get the pitch. Nobody better.
On the ground to third.
All right,
The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in now. A dangerous hitter indeed as the National League's reigning batting champion. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front, 3-1.
Hey, we got one.
Lee Ferrillo in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Bryant is up with it. 1 there. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Number 13 will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here.
Addison Russell will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Hold up.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, if you want to draw up what a perfect hit and run looks like, use a tape of this at-bat right here. With the right-handed hitter up there, the second baseman's forced to go cover second.
Tucker Barnhart stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner.
Miguel Gonzalez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Well, that shows me a lot right there. Basically, you got him out twice. And how many times do you see that next pitch get roped for a double or missed by 3 feet?
Into the box now, Carlo Nieto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. John Jaso stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
And hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second.
Number 13 steps in now.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, number 13.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Marte going back at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not.
Hey, we got no one.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And that's through for a hit.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th.
Number 13 will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game. And on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys.
Come on now. 1 time.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field. And you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and it's now 6-3. Jordy Mercer will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, come on, guys.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
First for the victorious.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we... And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup. Bob Childers will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The 1 hit in. Number 42 will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded on the hop.
He's out.
Got him.
Oh, what a play.
Number 42 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. 1 down. Number 42 will stand in here. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Not the kind of day he was hoping for. So let's see if he can get something going right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he's now 0 for...
Let's turn it. Come on now.
Lee Ferrillo digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Got one here.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double? The second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Starling Marte struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out.
Throw will go to Russell covering at second, and the inning is over. Number 42 steps into the box.
Number 42.
Hey, no one better, huh?
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1.
Hey, keep it going. Leave you right here now.
Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are... Addison Russell will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Harrison onto the grass. 2 down.
Now batting.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should
All right,
do it.
hang on. Right here, right here.
On to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a nice win here for these guys. And now I think, EK, you better hurry up and get to a computer so you can get your taxes in by midnight.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speed.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pitt. Number 13 will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year. Liriano sets. Here's the first pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Number 13 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. Liriano has his target. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. McCutchen looking up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the game. Jung Ho Kang stands in following an RBI single his first time through. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Number 13 will step in now. 2 for 2 with 2 home runs thus far. And Liriano's ready. First pitch on the way. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Harrison is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th.
Now batting, first baseman.
Bob Childers will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. Number 13 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Don't be afraid.
Number 13 will stand in. 2 for 4, but both of his hits are home runs.
Well, big flies are the best kind of hits you can get. So at least he's got his priorities straight. Obviously a dangerous man with a bat in his hands right now.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Kendrick scores. Ellis scores. And he is in there.
He has been money all year long with runners in scoring position, and it just seems like he lives for situations like this. He goes out and hammers this ball, and that's going to be 3 more onto his already impressive RBI total.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And this is dropped at third base. But they'll go ahead and tag their man out anyway, and a strange... Into the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next day beat.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Jordy Mercer will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 9-4. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Here now is
well, he really drove.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Come on, big guy, stay hard.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Goldschmidt in foul ground, 2 down. Offensively, the Diamondbacks tonight relied heavily on the work of this man, Colby Rasmus. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the game's premier first basemen, Goldschmidt and Rizzo, lead their teams next. Number 13 will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here, 1 away. Number 13 will dig in, 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Number 13 stands in.
Number 13.
Attaboy.
This is line to left. Catch made by Rasmus. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-1.
Yeah, I don't know.
Paul Goldschmidt steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. McCarthy steps into his windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Number 13 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Rasmus. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Good job there at second base of doing that.
Number 13 steps in now.
The batter, number 13.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rasmus is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
A.J. Pollock will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game. Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the game's premier first basemen, Goldschmidt and Rizzo, lead their teams next. Paul Goldschmidt will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Hit out. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Number 13 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 13.
high in the air out to center field. Pollard waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's been a one-man wrecking crew lately, driving in 20 runs over the last...
Number 13 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
First pitch on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Pollock looking up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter.
Number 13 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Skied into straightaway right. Peralta is under it. 2 gone. Number 13 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Hey, come on, big dog. Pitch. Nobody better.
Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
The shortstop.
Leading off the inning, A.J. Pollock, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rout.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Number 13 steps into the box.
Now batting, number 13.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner toward short, and this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Addison Russell will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup. That 4 games worth of struggles.
And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between 2nd and 3rd now. The tag, and he is out. Phil Gosselin will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 13 will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left.
Well, he's got great numbers against the right-handed pitching, hitting over 350 this year.
Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. Addison Russell comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Well, they are definitely serious about ending this ball game right here and now. He bravely takes second base here on the stolen base, and he represents the winning run out there in scoring position now. Nobody out.
Rasmus has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner not. Anthony Rizzo digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And the runner's breaking for third to the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
And he's going to get mobbed for that one. What a great at-bat here as he just comes through in the clutch and drives home that winning run from second base.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right.
And time called now, as it looks like we'll have a pinch runner out there at second with still nobody out in the inning. Howie Kendrick will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, sometimes if you're going to go out and try to win the game, you need to take some chances. And sending the guy from second was certainly a big chance. But it works out for him, so now they can take the...
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard.
Hey, get your pitch. No better up there.
This one's flared out toward left. Pham has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Carlo Nieto digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Fuentes is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. 1 left for the Cubs. Still tied 3. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. So striding in, number 13, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Attaboy.
Trying to hold the lead. This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Enos Fuentes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there are 2 down. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was...
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals. Number 13 will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Colton Wong digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Number 13 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Into the seats, 0-1.
Here you go. See
Wainwright comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's Hayward taking the turn at third.
Right here.
In to score is the runner from first. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Anthony Rizzo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, but this time, if he can just put the ball on the ground again, he's going to have a good chance at an RBI because right now the infield's playing back.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Beat it out.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. Number 13 will be the batter. 1 for 2, including a triple thus far.
Yeah, and he was busting around the bases on that triple earlier. It's always pretty exciting to hit a 3-bagger.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And Paul Covington heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Next for the Cardinals, catcher.
Kendrys Morales will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. On the ground and right at the shifted infield. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Third baseman, number 13,
Matt Carpenter will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
now batting, right fielder.
Number 13 stands in.
Now batting, number 13.
Leake pauses. First pitch on the way. Launch to right field and deep. Piscotty ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
First baseman, number 40.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Hey, let it fly up there, Hunk.
This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
When you're already losing the one...
Come on, big
Striding
guy.
into the
One
box,
time. Here you go.
Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat.
He's going,
Now
going,
the double steal is on here.
Right here,
Hard hit
final
ball
ball.
to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are two on with one away now. Number 13 will stand in. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips.
Yeah, this has been a nice game for him, and
Number
he's given his
13.
slugging percentage a little bit of a boost as well.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Let's ride. Let's go right here.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. drilled down the line. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. Anthony Rizzo stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runner goes for second. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Piscotty is there, one away. On to first, and they get the double play. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with 3 hits, a triple, a double, and a single. Very close to the cycle, and they just could not keep him off base.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest. Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set. Number 13 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 13.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover.
Ain't nobody out now.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, guys, that's why they call it a batting average. He's been hitting over 350 in his last 10. Had one yesterday.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And with a quick breather here. Number 13 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
13.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Come on, guys.
Shot towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the 3rd inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his...
Come on now.
Chris Bryant will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Runners off for second. Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, if this was a straight hit and run, this is not really a high percentage play with 2 outs, but it's going to work out perfectly as he finds a hole.
Anthony Rizzo stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Covington moves over, and that retires the side. Rendell Grichuk is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Paul Covington stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over.
Here you go. Let it
Number
fly
13 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far.
Hey, wait for yours here.
High in the air out to center field. Grichuk has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Number 13 steps into the box.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, number 13.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Grichuk shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Here we go. No one better.
So coming to the plate, number 13. Digs in, needing a 2-out hit to walk this one off.
13.
Yeah, and these are the moments that you just have to love about baseball. This is a big-time duel coming at you right now.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Covington over to his right. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Fastball swung on. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been... Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what I did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.